Hi, I'm Carol Hunt with Seminole Delivery Equipment. We're the distributors for the Floral delivery system. First, let me explain the concept of our delivery system. It consists of ABS plastic blocks that are 6 inches by 8 inches in size, and then PVC pipe that we'll ship to you in 5 different lengths. Now the pipe has dovetails on each side, male on one side and female on the other side. I don't know if you can see that from where you're at. You just simply line up the male and female dovetails and then take something like a rubber hammer, a mallet, and tap them together. And you can just put the kit together in whatever configuration you want. Now, should you make a mistake, just lay something under the block and then gently tap on the other side and take it apart. And you redo it again to make it fit or whatever size you want. Now, in the kit, you'll get 48 of these little black blocks that, when put together, will cover 16 square feet of space. Now, the PVC pipe, you'll get 4 dozen 12s and 2 dozen each of the 10, 8, 6, and 4 inch. Now, once you've got your kit in your store, it'll come in a cardboard box like this. It weighs 34 pounds, and it'll come to most of our stores FedEx ground. Take everything out of the kit, set your pins aside, and then your grid will come pre-assembled in 6 block sections. Now there will be 8 of these blocks in the kit. So just lay them on a flat surface, then get another one of the little 6 block sections that's been pre-assembled, and line them up like we did the little 1 block sections. Take your mallet and tap them together. Now you've got a 2 foot by 4 foot section, and that's 1/4 of the kit. What most florists will do is they will take and put together 2 more blocks like that, and now you've got 2 sections that size, and snap them together, and then now you're ready to go to your van. Most florists will take this 2 foot by 4 foot section and lay it at the rear door of their vehicle. Then take and put the other sections together, and you'll have an identical amount left in the kit to do an identical section on the side door of your vehicle. Now the reason people do it that way is you can stand outside by the bumper or the side door of the vehicle and peg in arrangements 2 feet back. Now if it's further than that, it means you've got to jump up in the vehicle to peg them in, and that takes a lot of time. Now that you've got the van filled with the equipment the way you want to set it up in the vehicle, we're ready to go into step 2 of our demonstration and show you how to peg in some of the most common vases that the florist would run into on a daily basis. I'm sure you all will get these funeral baskets, and they are difficult to deliver if you don't have a way to secure them. Now this will secure in with only 3 8-inch pegs. Now see how simple that is? It's got it locked in tight. You don't have to worry about it turning over and damaging $75, $100 worth of flowers. Now here's another vase. Only takes about 4 pins to lock it in. Put the pins in a little bit narrower than the width of the vase, and then drop 2 more in on the back side. See, they can't move any direction. And then here's one you like to get, those big vases of a dozen. And most florists tell us that you've got $75, $100 in these. And put a couple pins in to start with, slide the vase up. And on a vase of roses, we're talking about a lot of money here. And we highly recommend you put an extra pin or 2 around it. Don't go with 4, go with 5 or 6. And see how that locks that in, it's not going anywhere. And now you've protected that big investment that your designer worked so hard for to get it all ready to go for your delivery man. Now there's another item that flower shops will run into. This is not part of the basic kit. It's an extra item you can buy if you need it, because so many flower shops have $25, $30, $35 for their minimum delivery. But there are shops that have a need for delivering bud vases. So we're trying to help them out. And as I say, it's not part of the kit, but it can be purchased as an add-on item. You just simply drop a couple 6-inch pegs in, drop the bud vase clip over it, and then take your bud vase, snap it right in there. Now this is not what most flower shops would be delivering, but most any bud vase will work in there fine. The round ones, the square ones, plastic ones, glass ones, doesn't make any difference what it's made out of. And the third section of our demonstration is showing you large containers, sometimes referred to as event work. It's for any flower shop that's doing big size arrangements larger than a dozen roses. Now here's an example of a container that could easily hold 4 dozen roses. The cost of this with the product is quite expensive, so you want to be sure it gets there safely. We recommend to our customers to put 5, 6, 7 pins around an arrangement like this, because you've got a lot of weight when you get up there real high. Now see how simple that is and how secure that is locked in? Here's another vase that's about 30 inches tall. It's used primarily for big parties, wedding receptions, etc. It's very difficult to get it to and from without them getting damaged and broken. We've designed a special clip for this type product that we can make available to you when you need it. Now what you do is you just snap the vase in it, and we've even put a Velcro tab on here to lock it in. And see how sturdy that is with the pins and the Velcro tape? And here's even a larger vase than we had before with the roses. Here again, the same thing is true. Make sure you got plenty of pins around it so you don't run the risk of losing it, slamming on the brakes, going around a corner a little bit too fast. And for additional security, most of your hardware stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, and those kind of stores make what's called an adjustable bungee cord. What we recommend, once you've pegged it in, take this bungee cord, go all the way around the design, and hook it back in. And see, it's locked in. Now, I pre-hooked the bungee cord for the right length. To show you how simple it is, it just simply pulls down in that slot, so you can make it as long or as short as you want, and then pull it down in the little black notch there, and it's not going to move. Now that you've seen how we peg in some of the larger items for the event type florist, I think you can readily see there really is no size container that you can't peg in with our system. You can punch or peg in fireside baskets, even 5-gallon buckets can be pegged in safely where they won't tip over or turn over. Now this kit would be perfect for you to have an extra one or two when you bring in rented vans and part-time drivers to help you at major holidays. Because who will need help worse than a part-time driver that just works for you occasionally? That guy or lady will need all the help she can get to safely deliver your product. Now, once you've got this kit in operation, you can take them old smelly foam blocks, concrete blocks, cinder blocks, sandbags, and pitch them in the trash, because you'll never need them again. Now, the most important thing about our delivery system is we give you a 30-day trial period that you can use this kit, and if you're not completely happy after you've used it 30 days, contact us, get it sent back, and we'll give you a refund of your purchase price for the kit. And again, thank you.